know for your UFC Minute.
The list of accolades is a long one for this mixed martial artist, a welterweight and welterweight champion, whose record is unmatched in the history of the fight game. And while this legend is retiring from the sport today, his legacy as the greatest of all time will keep him in the hearts and minds of UFC fans forever.
That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
All right, coming up next, the wait is over. We get to this matchup for the UFC welterweight division title. Well, our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Well, how about the age discrepancy here? More than 15 years apart, and they both possess a similar height and reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go. UFC welterweight championship is up for grabs right now. All right, so here we go with round one. He is close to retirement. His career will go down, win or lose, as one of the greatest of all time. Some fans have suggested if he wins tonight and gets a finish, that he will supplant anyone else and be the #1 mixed martial arts athlete of all time. We'll see how it plays out here in the early going as he tries to cement one of the greatest legacies we have ever seen. Oh, effective strike there by Lawler.
He's feinting with that punch, showing that punch.
All right, so here we go with round one, and let's see how early he can find his range when it comes to the kicking game. We mentioned it on his walkout tonight. Massive power in those kicks. Let's see how he chooses to attack with it here early.
Really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short.
Oh! He's got him hurt here.
Big straight punch. Nice leg kick.
And now he lands a combination.
He's teeing off with some vicious shots.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, he left his head open there, Joe, and he got cracked with that jab. He was almost moving into it. So let's see if he can switch up the footwork here, Joe, and make the requisite adjustments. How about that shin?
He's mixing things up really well, too, from the hands to the kicks to switching stances.
Oh, man! He's got him hurt here.
The champ is rocked. He's in big trouble here. We could be seeing a new champion right now. Blocking all the shots coming towards his head.
Kick lands. Well, you know these leg kicks, Joe, are a big part of his arsenal, but I'm not sure he's been any better with it than he is here tonight. Visibly now, his opponent has started to slow down. Oh, great kick to the head there. Wow, that cut on his brow is looking pretty bad, Joe. They might call in the doctor here. Well, he just hasn't been efficient with his strikes here tonight. There's another swing and a miss, and at this point, if he can't preserve some stamina moving forward, this is going to end up being an awfully long night. Nice punch by Robbie Lawler. He landed that inside leg kick.
Back to his feet again. Amazing.
Lawler gets in the clinch.
And they separate.
So we crossed the 30-second mark in our opening round. Gets up again here, but hurting. His leg is hurt here. You can see him limping a little bit. Oh, tags him again with a flush left hand.
Brutal
That's
leg
it.
kick. That's it. The fight's over. Huge TKO late in round one.
Yeah, wouldn't mind seeing that again. Exciting flurry at the end of this fight. It was the one big strike that started it all, dropped the opponent, led to that knockdown, and ultimately created the opening to jump in and force the stoppage. Referee made the right call stepping in here.
And here we see thunderous leg kicks that stop this fight. Nasty technique over and over again, slamming home that shin on the thigh of his opponent until he could no longer continue. And here's a different angle on it.
By way of the TKO, there he is, the UFC welterweight champion of the world, celebrating with his team, and that is a celebration, folks, that figures to continue deep into the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 56 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO and still.
Winning a championship in the UFC was a dream come true for this fighter. Defending it became an obsession. It was clear that we were witnessing something special in the octagon. But what is even more notable is that this champion has done the extraordinary. As he leaves the sport with a title belt still fastened securely around his waist, and at the top of the game, undisputed forever.
Running out of real estate, dead weight, wasteland, slimy like what's stepping out of fortune. I'ma change the format. These alphas are Betamax, fighting over table scraps. All you see is tail lights. All I make is